Hello and welcome back to my channel, Higher Thinking with Valerie Yu. My name is Valerie and I'm so glad you're here. So today I'm going to talk about my opinion on Bad Bunny's Super Bowl, I want to say presentation. His time in the Super Bowl. What do you call it? What do you call it? His Bad Bunny show on the Super Bowl? Whatever you call it, okay? So, I saw people raving about it, and I was like, let me go and check this out. So, of course, it was on my YouTube recommendations. So, I clicked on it. It was about 7 minutes long or so. And first of all, I was watching it straight through. Okay? I was like mesmerized. There was like random people in there. Cardi B. I thought Cardi B was going to have like... she was gonna rap or like do one of her songs, and that's why she was there. But nope, she was just there with the people dancing, vibing. So I thought that was cool. And there was some other, Lady Gaga was there, and she sang that song with Bruno Mars. I was expecting Bruno Mars to pop out of somewhere. I don't know why specifically she picked that song, but that's how they decided to do it. And then her and Bad Bunny were like dancing, which I thought was like, okay, like she was really getting into it. All right, guys. She was really like, yeah, I'm Mexican for the day. I'm Hispanic for the day. So anyway, but man, and then I kept looking at seeing posts. I'm like, first I was like, okay, let me go see what the Bad Bunny Super Bowl, what happened at the Super Bowl with Bad Bunny. I watched it. I was like, wow, cool. Shouting out Puerto Rico. He also shouted out a lot of other countries and, yeah, a lot of other countries, okay? Not just, yeah, he's Puerto Rican. Of course, he's going to be shouting out himself and his people, right? Because his success is thanks to his people, right? He wouldn't be here without his Puerto Rican parents and the ancestors of them and them. He wouldn't be there without the support of the Latin community, okay? Of the whole, and more than just the Latin community supports him. Okay, yeah, even I'm Hispanic. I'm part Hispanic, and I don't really fully understand what he's saying when he's speaking Spanish. I understand a little things here and there, but even I like his music as well. Okay, he's good. He's a great artist, and he wouldn't be there if it wasn't for, like I said, his ancestors and his community, the Latin community, plus more. And let him have his moment. Because for a Puerto Rican man, who knows what his past is or right where his ancestors came from, but he was showing, right, like in the beginning when they're like cutting sugar cane. I want to say they're cutting sugar cane off of the trees. That's what it looked like to me. Someone said it was cotton. I was like, no, I think it was sugar cane. Point is that I loved the whole thing. He sounded great. He was energetic. There was a wedding. There was a bunch of stuff going on. He shouted out a bunch of countries. He shouted out the United States of America. So I don't see what's anything wrong. I don't see what was wrong with it. It's not like he took over the NFL that day. I guarantee you there's some players on that field that are Hispanic. People in the crowd, I heard them. They were shouting. They loved it. I'm sure there was few people there that were just like looking like, what the heck is going on here? I seen Trump's tweet talking about that it was an absolutely, I can't even remember what he said. I would have to look it up, but pretty much he hated it. And he's like, this is not what the Super Bowl is about. And it's like, yes, it is. Because every single person in that stadium is not I thought it was great. It just goes to show how alive and well racism is still living in this country. And I, for one, am not okay with it. So I love not only his performance itself, Bad Bunny's performance, but I love the message of unity. And that was powerful. And it's definitely a performance that's going to be memorable for years to come. Yeah, I even seen, even Michael Jackson, when he was alive, he did a Super Bowl performance. He did a world unity thing. He had, oh man, it was, you have to look it up. maybe I don't know how many times he performed at the Super Bowl, but this was like a really big show. He performed like some of his biggest hits. But anyway, he had the whole state. He had people in the stadium involved in his show. It wasn't just him and his dancers. Like he had children there that were involved in the show. Like it was the stadium. They were all they had like things that they were holding up, and it all made like different colored people. So we've been having this. Ain't nothing new. When Michael Jackson did it, who knows? I don't know. I don't even think I was alive at that time. If someone was complaining about that, but all of a sudden we're complaining because why? Because this man is Puerto Rican and it's a problem. The truth is that anybody, if it would have been an Australian man that's a famous singer, which I don't think there is, but for an example, if an Australian singer were to be having, have a headline at the Super Bowl, 7 minutes to perform in the Super Bowl, and they wanted to shout out Australia, let them. You know what I mean? This is their time to shine. People do it all the time when they're on the radio. Like, oh, yeah, I want to shout out my mom. Happy birthday to my mom. It's her birthday. She's the greatest mom. She's done everything for us. People do it all the time. So I don't understand, you know what I mean? The whole, like, thing about it. It's just pure racism. And it's ignorance. It's ignorance. And it's not that I don't like these people. It's not that they're bad people. We just have to understand that these people are low-key. They have things that they need to heal within themselves. And I was going to say they're low-key hating. They're just hating that this guy was able to this was his moment to shine, and he took advantage of it. And the Latin community is very proud of him. And anyway, that's all I wanted to say. All right, you guys, I just wanted to have a little spiel about it, all right? That's my opinion on it. See you in the next one.